creatures born from the depths of imagination, fueled by fear, wonder, and mystery. Some bring fortune, others bring death, but all of them leave a mark on the human soul. Today, we journey into the shadows of myth and legend to uncover the 15 most powerful mythical creatures in history. Number 15. Centaurs. The wild guardians of Greece. Picture the rugged mountains of Thessaly in ancient Greece. The air smells of pine and wild earth. There, charging through the mist, come the centaurs, half human, half horse. Their upper bodies carried the intelligence and reasoning of men, while their lower halves held the raw power and speed of stallions. According to legend, they were born from Ixion, the king who dared betray Zeus, and Nephele, a cloud goddess. Others say they were descended from a being named Centaurus, who mated with wild mares. In Greek art, they were often shown in battle, sometimes wise teachers like Chiron, sometimes drunken warriors causing chaos. The centaur was a reminder that human nature walks a thin line between civilization and wild instinct. Number 14. Dragons. The eternal serpents of power dragons exist in nearly every culture's mythology, and yet they take different forms. In Europe, they are great. Winged beasts, armored in scales, breathing fire and hoarding treasure. They are obstacles for heroes to overcome. In China, dragons are wise, benevolent, and symbols of imperial power, bringers of rain and prosperity. But one dragon legend towers above all others, Tiamat, from Mesopotamian mythology. She was the primal goddess of chaos, a serpent-like force whose body became the very fabric of the universe. When the god Marduk split her in two, half became the heavens, half the earth. Her death gave birth to creation itself. Number 13. Amit, the devourer of souls, travel to ancient Egypt, where the journey after death was just as perilous as life itself. In the hall of judgment, your heart was weighed against the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth. If your heart was pure, you could pass into the afterlife. But if it was heavy with sin, you faced Amit, part crocodile, part lion, part hippopotamus, the three deadliest animals known to the Egyptians. Amit devoured your heart, erasing you from existence. No reincarnation, no second life, just eternal nothingness. Number 12. The Griffin, king of guardians. From the deserts of the Middle East to the temples of ancient Greece, tales of the griffin spread far and wide, with the body of a lion, king of beasts, and the head and wings of an eagle, king of birds. The griffin was considered the perfect guardian. They were said to guard mountains of gold, swooping down on thieves with claws like spears. In art, they stood beside thrones, representing divine protection and authority. Number 11. Inkanyamba, the storm serpentine. The lush lands of South Africa, the Zulu and Xhosa people tell of the Inkanyamba, a giant serpent that controls storms and lightning. It lives in deep lakes and waterfalls, and when it rises to the surface, winds howl and clouds darken. Even in modern times, locals speak of whirlpools and sudden tempests caused by its anger. Some describe it as a giant eel, others as a serpent with a mane, but all agree you do not disturb its waters. Number 10. Mermaids. The ocean's sirens, half woman, half fish. Mermaids have enchanted sailors for centuries. In European folklore, their songs could lure ships into jagged rocks. In other tales, they fell in love with humans, crossing the boundaries between worlds. From Hans Christian Andersen's bittersweet fairy tale to Disney's colorful Little Mermaid, their image has shifted from dangerous temptresses to romantic dreamers. But their place in myth remains unshaken. Number 9. Pegasus, the winged steed of the gods born. From the blood of the slain Medusa, Pegasus emerged pure and white, wings unfurling toward the heavens. He carried heroes into battle and brought inspiration to poets. In one legend, he struck the ground with his hoof, creating the Hippocrene Spring, a source of poetic creativity. Eventually, Zeus placed him among the stars, where he still gallops across the night sky. Number 8. The Yeti, ghost of the Himalayas high in the icy peaks of Asia. Locals whisper of the Yeti, a massive ape-like creature that leaves giant footprints in the snow. Some see it as a guardian of the mountains, others as a predator to be feared. Despite countless expeditions, the Yeti remains elusive. But photographs of strange tracks and rare eyewitness accounts keep the legend alive. Number 7. The Minotaur, the beast of the labyrinth in Crete. King Minos defied the god Poseidon and was cursed. His queen, Pasiphae, fell in love with a great bull and gave birth to the Minotaur, half man, half bull. Horrified, Minos had the creature locked inside a massive labyrinth built by the genius Daedalus. Every year, young men and women were sent into the maze as sacrifices, until the hero Theseus slew the beast, ending its reign of terror. Number 6. Ningen, the Antarctic phantom. Modern Japanese sailors tell of the ningen, a pale, human-shaped sea creature as long as a whale. First reported in the early 2000s. It has been spotted by fishing vessels and even captured in grainy underwater footage. Some think it's an undiscovered marine species. Others say it's a spirit of the deep. But in the icy black waters of the Antarctic, anything could be possible. Number 5. Hydra, the immortal serpent. The Hydra was a nightmare given flesh, a gigantic water serpent with many heads. Cut one off, and 2 would grow in its place. 1 head could not be killed at all, making it nearly invincible. Hercules faced the beast as one of his 12 labors, burning each stump to prevent regrowth and burying the immortal head under a heavy rock. Number 4. White Bone Demon, mistress of deception in the Chinese epic Journey to the West. The White Bone Demon, or Baigujing, stalks the monk Tang Sanzang, hoping to eat his flesh and gain eternal life. She shapeshifts into a beautiful maiden, a grieving parent, even a helpless old woman. But her beauty hides a skeletal form beneath. Only the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, can see through her disguises and defeat her, though she returns again and again before finally being destroyed. Number 3. Kraken, terror of the seas. From the cold waters of Scandinavia comes the legend of the Kraken, a sea monster so massive it could wrap its tentacles around entire ships. Sailors told of being dragged beneath the waves, swallowed whole by a creature the size of an island. Today, the myth is often linked to giant squid, but the image of the Kraken remains one of the most terrifying in seafaring history. Number 2. Phoenix, the firebird of eternity. In Greek, Egyptian, and Chinese legends, the phoenix is a bird of blazing feathers that lives for centuries. When its life ends, it bursts into flames, and from the ashes, a new phoenix rises. It is the eternal symbol of renewal, hope, and the cycle of life and death. Number 1. Cerberus, hound of the underworld. In the dark gates of Hades, Cerberus stands watch, a monstrous 3-headed dog with a serpent's tail. His job is simple: keep the living out and the dead in. Each head can see in a different direction, making escape impossible. Even the greatest heroes needed cunning or trickery to pass him. From the depths of the ocean to the peaks of the highest mountains, from the golden deserts to the stars themselves, these mythical creatures endure.